Intermittent GFI tripping, especially when turning off an exhaust fan, presents a challenging troubleshooting scenario. There are several potential causes to investigate. Firstly, examine the wiring connections at the switch, the fan, and the GFI receptacle itself. Look for any loose connections, frayed wires, or signs of damage. Even a seemingly minor wiring issue can create a brief imbalance that triggers the GFI. Secondly, consider the possibility of neutral feedback. Neutral feedback occurs when current from another circuit finds its way onto the neutral wire of the exhaust fan circuit. This can happen if there are shared neutrals or improper wiring connections elsewhere in the electrical system. To test for neutral feedback, turn off all other circuits in the bathroom and surrounding areas, and then operate the exhaust fan switch. If the GFI tripping stops, it suggests that neutral feedback is the culprit. Thirdly, the GFI receptacle itself may be overly sensitive or faulty. Even new GFI receptacles can sometimes be prone to nuisance tripping. Try replacing the GFI receptacle with a different brand or model to see if that resolves the issue. Ensure the replacement GFI is rated for the appropriate amperage and voltage for the circuit. Fourthly, check the fan motor for any signs of wear or damage. A failing motor can draw excessive current or create electrical noise that interferes with the GFI operation. If the fan motor is old or shows signs of deterioration, consider replacing the entire fan unit. Fifthly, it is possible that there is a ground fault somewhere in the wiring of the exhaust fan circuit. A ground fault occurs when current leaks from a hot wire to a grounded surface, such as a metal junction box or conduit. Use a multimeter to test for continuity between the hot wire and ground at various points along the circuit. If you find continuity, it indicates a ground fault that needs to be located and repaired. Sixthly, examine the switch itself. A faulty switch can create a brief surge or arc when it is turned off, which can trigger the GFI. Try replacing the switch with a new one of the same type and rating. Seventhly, consider the possibility of electromagnetic interference. Certain types of electronic equipment, such as dimmers or fluorescent lights, can generate electromagnetic interference that can interfere with the GFI operation. Try turning off these devices to see if it eliminates the tripping. Eighthly, examine the wire insulation for damage. Sometimes, the insulation on the wires can become brittle or cracked, especially in damp locations like bathrooms. This can expose the bare wires and create a path for current to leak to ground. Carefully inspect the wiring throughout the exhaust fan circuit for any signs of insulation damage. Ninthly, you should investigate the possibility of a shared neutral wire. If the exhaust fan shares a neutral wire with other circuits, an imbalance can occur when multiple devices are operating simultaneously. This imbalance can cause the GFI to trip. Tenthly, inspect the junction boxes associated with the exhaust fan circuit for any signs of water damage or corrosion. Water damage can create a conductive path between the hot wire and ground, leading to GFI tripping. Corrosion can also cause loose connections and increased resistance, which can contribute to the problem. 11thly, check for any loose connections or corrosion at the wire connectors within the junction boxes. Over time, wire connectors can become loose or corroded, leading to increased resistance and voltage drop. This can cause the exhaust fan to draw more current, which can trigger the GFI. 12thly, consider the possibility of harmonic distortion. Harmonic distortion is a type of electrical noise that can be generated by certain types of electronic equipment. This noise can interfere with the GFI operation and cause it to trip. 13thly, ensure that the exhaust fan is properly grounded. A proper ground connection provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which helps to protect against electrical shock. If the exhaust fan is not properly grounded, it can increase the risk of GFI tripping. 14thly, check the voltage at the GFI receptacle. If the voltage is too high or too low, it can cause the GFI to malfunction. Use a multimeter to measure the voltage at the GFI receptacle under both normal and loaded conditions. 15thly, if the GFI is located far from the exhaust fan, the length of the wiring can contribute to voltage drop and increased impedance. This can make the circuit more susceptible to GFI tripping. 16thly, consider the possibility of a defective GFI circuit breaker in the electrical panel. Although less common with receptacle-style GFI, circuit breakers can fail and cause nuisance tripping. 17thly, review the National Electrical Code, specifically Article 210.8, which covers ground fault circuit interrupter protection for personnel. This article outlines the requirements for GFI protection in various locations, including bathrooms. 18thly, consult with a qualified electrician who can perform a thorough inspection of the electrical system and identify the cause of the GFI tripping. An electrician has the tools and expertise to diagnose complex electrical problems and make the necessary repairs. 19thly, confirm that the exhaust fan is compatible with GFI protection. Some older exhaust fans may not be designed to work with GFI, and they may cause nuisance tripping. 20thly, consider the age of the wiring in the house. If the wiring is old or deteriorated, it may be more prone to ground faults and other electrical problems. Replacing the old wiring can improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system. 21stly, ensure that the exhaust fan is properly sized for the bathroom. An undersized exhaust fan may run continuously, which can increase the risk of overheating and electrical problems. 22ndly, check the amperage rating of the GFI receptacle. The GFI receptacle should be rated for at least the same amperage as the circuit breaker that protects the circuit. 23rdly, consider the load in the circuit. If the circuit is overloaded, it can cause the GFI to trip. Remove some of the loads from the circuit to see if it eliminates the tripping. 24thly, ensure that the wiring connections at the circuit breaker are tight and secure. Loose connections can cause arcing and overheating, which can lead to GFI tripping. 25thly, check the condition of the neutral wire in the electrical panel. A corroded or damaged neutral wire can cause voltage imbalances and GFI tripping. 26thly, examine the grounding electrode system for any signs of damage or corrosion. A faulty grounding electrode system can reduce the effectiveness of the GFI protection. 27thly, use a GFI tester to verify that the GFI is functioning properly. A GFI tester can simulate a ground fault and verify that the GFI trips within the specified time. 28thly, consider the use of an isolated ground receptacle for the exhaust fan. An isolated ground receptacle has a separate grounding wire that is not connected to the metal enclosure of the receptacle. This can help to reduce the risk of noise and interference that can cause GFI tripping. 29thly, verify that the GFI is installed in a readily accessible location. The GFI should be easily accessible for testing and resetting. 30thly, ensure that the GFI is protected from moisture and other environmental factors. Moisture can damage the GFI and cause it to malfunction. Always disconnect the power supply before working on any electrical components. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, consult a qualified electrician. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock. Refer to the product manuals and electrical codes for additional safety information. These codes are based on the National Electrical Code and other applicable state and local codes. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides comprehensive standards for electrical installations covering safety requirements for wiring, grounding, overcurrent protection, and equipment. It's updated every 3 years to reflect the latest advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. If the problem persists after checking these points, it's best to call a certified electrician to investigate.